Happy Hump Day! Wednesday is here, so let me start off this video with the Hump Day text. Here we go. Hey you! Yeah, you! You are an amazing person, filled with so much to offer the world around you, no matter how small that world is right now. Today is your day to serve up some of your greatness. Be your awesome self and have a humptastic day. So as you can see from behind me, and if I sit up a little bit, yeah, because I'm sitting on the floor. So it is Bars and Noble Day. It is our open mic day, so that's why I'm sitting out here a little bit. We've got our sign back there. I'm preparing for the day. It's backwards to you and all the rest, but you get the idea. Open mic, Bars and Noble. We have some special guests coming in, so it's going to be a great day. So please remember, if you are performing today, make sure you practice your poem a few times before you come on in to perform. I'm also going to ask that if you are a performer, do not be wrapped up in a blanket. Your presence still counts, and the way you say it still matters. So you need to speak loudly and clearly so we can hear you and understand you. You need to not have any hoods on, not have any blankets on. We want to see your face as well. So I'll tell you more about that when we get to our open mic, because while we'll still have rules, they'll be a little bit different because of our situation. So I hope you all had a great day yesterday. I missed y'all, but we're cutting down on the computer time because you have so much of it coming in. So I had several questions about artifacts. With the legacy research, it's like, can you help me get an artifact? So I think part of it is we didn't get to have our lesson on what is an artifact. So an artifact is something tangible. Tangible means you're able to touch it. So my phone, it's tangible. My Patriots sweatshirt, tangible. Whatever. If you can touch it, flowers, my mask, it's all that's tangible. So when you're thinking about what is a good artifact for the person you're researching, be thinking about who that person was or is and what would symbolize that person best. So if you think of Martin Luther King Jr., since I know nobody's doing him, he won a Nobel Peace Prize. So that's not even symbolization. That's just, he won this prize. I'm going to make some sort of picture, or maybe you've got, want to make some clay, have some clay or whatever to make that Nobel Peace Prize. He also was a preacher. So maybe you have a Bible as an artifact. He led a lot of different walks. Shoes. Now, shoes would symbolize all the walking and all the marches he did. The Bible symbolizes that he was a preacher. So you can have either the Nobel Peace Prize, something actually he did. The only thing that, that's pretty much saying this is who he was. He won this thing. And it's pretty much right there. Or you can get a little bit more creative and gets to symbolize. So we said Nobel Peace Prize is just right there. It's something that's in his information. Or we're going to symbolize what we know about him. The Bible symbolizes he's a preacher. Shoes symbolize that he did a lot of marches. So if you need help figuring out what would be a good artifact for your person that you're researching, please contact me and I will help you on that, because that's kind of fun to do. A reminder, today is a day that your research is due, although we're not going to be using it until Friday, so no worries with that. You also have a News ELA article that's due. I know a couple people were having difficulties getting into it. No, do not sweat that. We'll figure that out. And there's one more thing. Oh, the reflection that you needed to write. So I will be putting up your new work later on this afternoon, or more likely tomorrow morning, because tomorrow morning I will explain it all. Now today, sorry, my phone's going a little bit crazy. Let me turn that over so I don't look down at it. Today, at the open mic, so anybody who goes to the open mic, you will want to keep notes on a piece of paper. Do not be typing it out as we go along. Number one, on the, oh my goodness, losing my train of thought, on the featured poets. They'll each share at least one poem, maybe two, but you need to think about what is it about that poem, about the way that the poet presented it, that is going to stick with me. But you also need to back it up, because remember, we are supporting everything we say. What you say as far as what's going to stick with you, that's an opinion. So you need to back it up. Okay? Well, I guess it's a fact if it's sticking with you, but it's would not be the same of everyone. So you need to back up what you're saying. The other piece that you're going to do on this reflection, which I'm going to be writing up after I get off of here this morning, is you are going to pay attention to the poets, as in your classmates, as they are doing their poem. And you're going to pick up couples like, first off, you're listening. Did they use any similes, metaphors, personification, any kind of figurative language, which we haven't done a whole lot with at this point. We'll do a little bit more with coming up. So make sure you're paying attention to that. And then just, how do you relate to the poem, maybe? But you're going to need to pay attention. It's not going to be a time where you're going to be able to be playing with your dog, being outside, going for a walk. When you were at open mic, you are open mic, and you need to focus in. Again, if you cannot be at open mic today, I know I had one person contact me and say she couldn't be here. That's okay. You've got to get to 3 of them. There's a total of 5. You need to be at 3. But they'll also be recorded, so you can watch the recording if necessary. But my expectation is that you're at 3 unless you let me know at another, let me know in a private message that you cannot be there, then I'll work that out with you. So that's open mic. I'm pretty excited about it. Oh, and so here's something else that's super exciting. So before I even got into poetry and getting to know all these really dope people, I met a woman from California who is really working to be a singer, rapper, and she's really good. So we talk every now and then, and she posted something today about looking for, I want to do a workshop with a class somewhere, online, whatever. And she goes out and she does a lot of it on Indian reservations, but she wants to do it online, and she's reaching out. I said, oh, you would be perfect for our open mic. So I'm going to be getting in touch with her about doing a workshop. Number one, it will be optional, but I will be there. And for those of you who may want some extra credit, or you just love to write, you want some ideas and suggestions on more of that, you could do that. So I'll be giving you more information about that. I find that extremely exciting. The other thing, to let you know what I've been doing, so I went to the grocery store yesterday, as I told you, and I was there, and I was wearing my mask, and all the others, well, I won't say all, the majority of the other shoppers had a mask on. The workers did not have any masks on. And I asked the manager, I said, why are you guys not wearing masks? Because the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, has recommended that when you're out in public, like shopping and doing the essential things you need to do, that you wear some sort of mask. Now, it doesn't have to be a surgical mask, but it should be at least two layers of cotton. So mine, the one I have, is somebody sewed it for me. It's 2 layers of cotton, and I tie it around me. So the manager said, he says, well, I have one. He says, but I'm not going to wear it if the rest of my team doesn't have one. And I thought, okay. So I did my shopping, and I came home, and I got thinking about that, and it was really bothering me. I'm like, they should have masks. Because I also have, my 3 children are all still working because they're in essential jobs. So I called him, and I said, how many masks would you need? He said, 130. I said, all right, let me see what I can do. And some of you may have seen my Instagram post that I was looking for masks. Well, I had somebody contact me and say, I have some you can have. So I'm like, yes, she's a dental hygienist. So she gave me 20. I had somebody contact me and say, well, I sew. I can make some for you. Excellent. I had somebody else contact me and say, I sew too. I got 10 for you. So I'm like, excellent. And then people sent me money as well so I could use that money to purchase some masks. So when in the hump day text, I don't remember exactly what it said about changing your corner or the what you're going to offer the world around you, because right now the world around us is pretty small. It's either in our household, um, well, it should be in our household pretty much for the most part, or our virtual world, like you all are out there right now. You're part of my world, um, or it's in the places we go. And the only place that I have gone is a grocery store. So what are you doing to make your world a better place? Now, the mask thing, that's got some work still to come. You can do things like that, from your home. That's totally cool. But some other things you can do to make your world a better place. You can call a friend or, it's good to hear from your friends. So give somebody a phone call. Call a relative. Oh, yesterday, somebody made my world a better place when she sent me a picture of the new bunny she got recently. So that was really cool. I will tell you. Oh, and then this morning I had a friend send me a picture of the moon from last night. When I get picture text messages or emails or something like that, that makes my world a better place. A letter, you could write a letter to somebody. You're at home, mom or dad may have a stamp or an address. Stamps might be a little bit tougher. Send it in an email if you know their email address. Make a video. Maybe do some extra chores. There's lots and lots of different ways that you can make the world around you a better place. And I always end class and whatnot with saying, do something nice for someone. Well, when you do something nice for someone, your world is a better place. So, I'm going to ask you if you want to share with me in the comment section about what you've done to make your world a better place. I'd love to hear it. If you want to send me a text message to let me know, I love to hear it that way as well. I will be sending out the hump day text at some point today. I've got a few things I need to do before I get to that. Although the person when I write it into the phone, that person already got the hump day text. But you have yourself a beautiful day. I cannot wait to see you at 1 o'clock today when we go virtual for our first virtual open mic at Barnes & Noble. Although I don't know if there's a way I can flip that around so it's not backwards on you. But I am so, so glad to have you here today. And have yourself a beautiful day. But wait, it's that time I need to tell you. I love you, and go forth. Have a great day and do something nice for someone.